After heavy artillery preparation, Russian forces attempted to encircle the Ukrainian troops at Avdiivka and seem to have been somewhat successful, at least they have achieved minor successes. This and more in this situational picture. Hello and welcome. We start off in the north. There have been additional Russian attacks here in the direction of Mikivka. The Russian mill bloggers, so we take the Russian source here, they claim they have reached the outskirts of the town. I do not see any proof of this at this very moment, but at the same time, they write that the Ukrainian minefields are a serious problem for them and that the Ukrainians sent additional reinforcements. That would lead us to expect that even if they have closed in on the town itself, that their advance should slow down or stop with the arrival of fresh reinforcements. The bigger news for today is the fighting around Avdiivka. In the morning, the Russians started with heavy artillery preparation then send forces towards Avdiivka in an attempt to encircle it. One of the videos that was showing that we see here, where a Russian armored fighting vehicle is dropping off an improvised bridge on their advance towards the front line. This video was taken somewhere here along those lakes. I don't recall which one exactly, but it showed us Russian armed forces that are moving north towards Siverny. The Russians also attacked here at Krasnohorivka, basically attempting to encircle the Ukrainians in this area here in Avdiivka, which is one of the strongholds they hold since 2014-15. Directly at the capital of Donetsk, directly close to it in direct proximity. The advances there have been supported by Russian air aviation too. The Russians used glided bombs up to 1,500 kilograms, and we see them here with Mi-28NM that are using ATGMs, anti-tank guided missiles, combat helicopters, and we see them here basically stationary. The Mi-28NM is able to use Vicher that have a range of up to 12 kilometers, and we see that they apparently were able to use them without being threatened from Ukrainian air defenses, as they are basically stationary over the front line, but with 12-kilometer range they can obviously stay outside of the range of manpads, of shoulder launched air defense weaponry. The Russian side, the Russian military bloggers claim that they had big successes, that they had breakthroughs towards Berdichy, and in the south some successes as well. We have Riba claiming this, but we have the Ukrainian side saying that this is wrong, that while there have been heavy attacks and while several waves of attacks came, as of now Berdichy is not reached and is not captured. So the combat is going on. I found Ukrainian soldiers saying, confirming that the Russians are not just attacking, but that they also had some minor successes. So we do have a confirmation from the Ukrainian side that the Russian attacks were somewhat successful. The extent, unfortunately, as of this moment, I have not seen anything conclusive when it comes to the successes, whether the front line has crumbled, whether they are encircled, or whether they more or less have stopped them after 50 meters. At this very moment, we can just keep observing the situation as it is developing, but we do know that the Russians try seriously to encircle Avdiivka, or at least force the Ukrainians force a turning maneuver, basically forcing the Ukrainians to leave Avdiivka to prevent that encirclement. There they have had some successes, but the extent is unknown as of now. Further south we have Vorgonzo, the Russian mill blogger, confirming some Ukrainian successes. They are writing that the Ukrainians had some successes west of Novofedorivka. Here, the Russians recently had some successes punching into the flank of the Ukrainian breach into the Russian front line. Now the Ukrainians were able to push the Russians back and advance towards Novofedorivka. The exact extent is unknown to me, but we also know that the Ukrainians have had some success west of Verbove here in the tree lines. They also had minor advances there. Also, we have some information from Russian military bloggers. They are still worrying they are still worried about preparations, as they call it, for a river crossing over the Dnipro. The talks are about up to 13,000 Ukrainian soldiers being concentrated there, but as of now, this is all there is. There is talks. We do not see any proof of the Ukrainians actually trying to cross the Dnipro, but the Russian side is definitely worried about this. And finally, we have another news. There was another gas pipeline attacked, or at least damaged. The sensors have even, according to the reports, sensors have recognized an explosion. A gas pipeline between Finland and Estonia is damaged. Next to it is a data cable that is also damaged or destroyed. And the Finnish government is saying that the damage was caused by external activity, in combination with the reports of an explosion that might be that there was an attack on the gas pipeline between Finland and Estonia. As of now, we obviously do not have any more than that. The accusations are clear in which direction they are pointing as of now, but we do not have any proof of this. We're gonna observe the situation here as well. If you want to stay updated like this, then hit the subscribe button if you're new here and click the bell icon so you don't miss future videos. If you like this short situational picture, then please hit the thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm. And leave a comment what you think about the situation in the Finnish Estonian naval area, sea area. Do you think that Russia might have attacked a gas pipeline there? This channel is only possible because of the support of viewers like you. If you like to support the channel, you can do so by the means in the description. Thank you very much to everyone already supporting me here. And that's it from me for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back.